There is a lot to choose from. You are aware of what is your preference. You don't need to dive in there already, because you already know what it is, and there is no need for you. If you have a choice about diving into the eighth, and you start to wonder whether you need it or not, it means that you have already been there, and apparently, you did not like it there. Because if you weren't there, you wouldn't think about whether you should go there or not. Therefore, you cannot think that you lack some experience in order to make some kind of decision. You see, you are always in abundance of experience. Even if you don't remember it, it doesn't mean that you don't have this experience. Do you understand? Therefore, you do not need to worry that you are not an experienced being in some issues or in some relationships. You always have enough experience, you always have enough information. If it seems to you that you lack experience or you lack information, then this is what it seems to you. It turns out it's because you believe in a flaw. And by doing this, you hide from yourself the experience that you have. Therefore, you have a lot more experience than you think. You only see 10% of the experience you have. That's all there is. This is something that you really need to work with. It is pay attention to this belief of yours. Why do you believe that you are missing something? Why do you believe in limitations? Why do you think that in order to be free or do what you want to do, conditions, situations, and circumstances must change? The place where you are must change. It will all be a consequence of your joy, a change in something, not a cause. It will be a consequence. The changes you are waiting for, if you want to move to another place, it should be the result of your passion, not the cause. You need to understand what motivation is. Motivation is always to move to what brings you pleasure, from what causes you pain. That's all there is to motivation. Do you understand? Therefore, in order to move somewhere, you think that your arrival should be the reason why you have changed, the reason why you have become happy, the reason why you have begun to feel more freedom. But once again, changing your location is a consequence of how you feel. You already feel free, you already feel happy. This is always a consequence, a consequence. Therefore, you do not need to worry about the fact that in order to feel free, you need to move somewhere. You will move as soon as you believe that you are free. You will have opportunities only after you begin to act, to follow the path of your highest joy. Because this is abundance. This is the compass that will definitely lead you to the place where you will feel this abundance 100%. Maybe do what you should do exactly when you want to do it. If you follow the path of your highest joy, what you should do, yes, will certainly be directly related to your joy. Always, 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 always. And such conditions and circumstances will be created so that you do it when you want to do it. You have to be aware of what you have exactly. Do what should be done. You have exactly this condition. It doesn't have to be one thing, that's what you would do if you didn't have the need or lack of some financial issues there. And a person must choose some business or some profession for the rest of his life. What would you do if you had, so to speak, all the money in the world? I'd like to go and drink some water. I would go to the toilet. I'd like to
Сходил бы
go and have
попил
some
чай.
tea. You
Понимаете,
see,
делал бы
I would do
то,
what
что
brings you pleasure
приносит
in the here-now
тебе
moment of
удовольствие
all the options that
в
you have.
моменте здесь сейчас из всех вариантов, которые у вас присутствуют.
What
Что будет
happens next
дальше, не
doesn't
имеет
matter,
значения,
because
потому что
then you go
дальше
into
вы
the
идете в
unknown. You
неизвестность, вы не
don't know
знаете, что
what's going
будет
to
дальше.
happen next, but if
Но
now
если
you are
сейчас
smiling more, it
у
will
вас
bring
больше
more pleasure
улыбает,
to
больше
drink tea.
принесет удовольствие
Then you
попить
just do
чаю,
it.
то вы просто это делаете.
So you
Это
don't
значит,
need
вам
all
для
the
того,
money
чтобы
in the
попить
world to
чаю,
drink
не
tea.
нужны все деньги мира.
You
Для
don't
того,
need
чтобы
all the
сходить
money in the
в
world to go to
туалет,
the
вам не
toilet.
нужны все деньги мира.
So it
Значит,
has
это
nothing
вообще
to
не
do with
имеет
it
к
at
этому
all.
отношения.
So
Значит, вы
you
об
don't
этом вообще
worry
не
about it at
переживаете.
all. How will
Как
it be
сложится
so
так,
that
что
you
вы
will
не
not
будете
feel the need
испытывать
for any
нужду
money or anything else?
в каких-то деньгах или еще что-нибудь?
You
Вы
don't
не
know
знаете,
what's
что
going to
должно
happen.
произойти. Вы
You
не
shouldn't.
должны,
You
не
don't
знаете,
know
как
how the
ситуация
situation
должна
should
измениться.
change. And
И
that's
это
right.
правильно.
It's the
Это то
same
же
thing.
самое.
Because
Потому
you
что вы
don't
не
believe
верите, что вы
that you
можете
can be
быть
free where you are.
свободными там, где вы есть.
You
Вы
don't
не
believe
верите, что
that
если
if a
вас
man
мужчина
provides
будет
for you,
обеспечивать,
you will
вы
feel
будете
free,
чувствовать себя
you will
свободно.
feel
Вы будете
dependent on
чувствовать
something.
зависимость от чего-то.
Then you will
Вы
feel
будете
free.
чувствовать свободно,
But you
но
can
вы
feel
можете
free under
чувствовать себя
circumstances
свободно
when a man provides you with
при
money.
обстоятельствах, когда вас мужчина обеспечивает деньгами.
Do you understand?
Понимаете?
But
Но
you
вы в
don't
это не
believe it.
верите.
You
Вы видите
believe what the belief
ограничивающее
is.
убеждение.
This
Это
again
опять
brings you
же
down to
все вводит
this.
вас к этому.
And
А
all
все
the others
остальные – это
are a
проекция
projection of
одного
one core
ядра
of a
негативных
negative
убеждений.
belief. Because you
Потому что вы
think that it
считаете,
is
что свободу
impossible to feel
невозможно
freedom in the
почувствовать в
moment
моменте
here,
здесь
now,
сейчас.
in the
В
place
том
where you
месте, где
are,
ты
in those
находишься, в тех
situations,
ситуациях,
in
в
those
тех обстоятельствах.
circumstances. Freedom
Свобода – это
is a consequence
следствие
of some events,
каких-то
some
событий,
situations, some
да,
cases with
каких-то
you.
ситуаций, каких-то случаев с вами. Но
But
это
this is
далеко
far
не
from the
так.
case. Not like
Не
that.
так.
Freedom
Свободу
can be
можно
felt only
почувствовать
there,
только там, где
somewhere
ты
there
есть.
is. An illusion.
Иллюзия –
This
это
is an
иллюзия.
illusion. You
Вы
have to
должны понять,
understand
что это
that this is
безусловно.
unconditional. Absolutely.
Безусловно.
I'm
Я
telling
еще
you
раз вам
again,
говорю,
if you
если бы
believed that there
вы
is another person
считали,
who is
что
at least
есть
one
другая
iota better
личность
than the one you are
лучше,
now, if there is a
хотя бы на
place that is at
йоту,
least one iota better
чем
than where
та,
you are,
которой
you would
вы
certainly be
являетесь
that person.
сейчас,
You would certainly
если
be where
есть
you are.
место лучше хотя бы на йоту, чем то, где вы находитесь, вы бы, безусловно, были той личностью, вы бы, безусловно, были там, где вы есть.
It's
Это
something you
то, что вы
control.
контролируете, это
This is the
тот
choice
выбор,
that you
который вы
make.
совершаете.
Why is
Почему
what is happening to you?
происходит с вами то, что происходит?
Why are
Почему
you
вы
the one that
являетесь
you
тем,
are?
который являетесь?
Because
Потому
it's
что
your
это ваш
choice.
выбор.
It's your
Это ваш
choice,
выбор,
which you
который вы
committed.
совершали.
You have
Вы
chosen to
выбрали
explore
исследовать
this.
это.
You
Вы
chose to
выбрали это
explore it.
исследовать.